Hi, my name's Justin and welcome to Training Tuesday. This week I'm at our Warrington Training Centre and we're going to be looking at how we test the heating system to make sure it's clean and that it complies with building regulations Part L. So why do we need to do this? Since June 2022, building regulations Part L require all systems to be cleaned and inhibited. We would need to carry this out as part of a boiler replacement or as part of a full heating system installation. Other occasions where we will need to do this is during annual service maintenance checks, or every 5 years the whole system will need draining down, cleaning and re-inhibiting. So to comply with building regulations Part L and British Standard 7593, I'm going to need to take a sample of water from the cold mains and a second sample from the heating system, which that could be from a radiator or something similar to that. So here we have a sample of mains cold water. I'm going to test this using a TDS meter. A TDS meter stands for a total dissolved solids meter. As we look on the display, all the readings are times 10. So that is actually 80 parts per million. I'm now going to compare this to a sample of central heating water. A couple of points to note when using the TDS meter. Your sample water from the cold mains and the sample water from your central heating system need to be within 10% of each other, but in all cases less than 200 parts per million. So now I've gone and taken a sample of water from the central heating system. Visually, it may appear to be the same, but I'm going to now test it with the TDS meter to see whether it's got the same percentage of parts per million. It needs to be within 10% of the cold water mains. Now, as you can see from the screen there, I've got 180 parts per million on this, which is a lot higher than the cold water mains. The next thing we need to do is carry out a pH test of the sample system water. A pH level of 7 is generally regarded as being neutral. However, most heating systems now include aluminium within that system. Due to this, we advise a sample result between 6.5 and 8.5 is satisfactory. Okay, so here we have the sample from the heating system. I'm now going to take a pH strip, I'm going to dip it into that solution and then we'll see what result we get on the pH strip. So we'll hold it in there for approximately 10 to 15 seconds and we'll take that out. We'll compare it on the chart now. Now looking at that scale there now, we have an acidic system. Okay, so this test strip is indicating that this heating system is acidic and requires additional inhibitor added to it. Okay, so we've been away and I've added inhibitor to our heating system and taken a fresh sample. So let's compare it now to see what results we get. I'll put that in there. And again, if you remember, approximately 10 to 15 seconds. I'll take that out and we'll compare it to see what the results are. Now, as you can see there, this is now between 8 to 8.5 on that pH scale. As we can see from this test strip, this system is now satisfactory. Other ways that we can test heating systems. Many manufacturers produce test kits, just like this one, that allow for instant results using apps and similar platforms. This also means that we can save these results for your future reference or send them on to your customers. So as we have seen, complying with Building Regulations Part L will ensure the boiler and system last longer and is more efficient whilst in use. I hope you found this video useful, and for more information contact your area sales manager or go to baxi.co.uk/training.